From sports cars to mega yachts, celebrity athletes are no strangers to acquiring the most expensive and the most insane items for themselves. While there are a million things a millionaire can buy, nothing garners as much buzz as when a mega-rich person acquires a most glamorous brand new house. They will spend millions of dollars for luxury, security, and insane opulence, acquiring lands, erecting insane structures, or buying entire islands just to satiate their taste for space. One of these mega-rich people happens to be an athlete that we all know and love, AD, the Brow, Anthony Marshawn Davis Jr. Love him or love him, he is a household name in the NBA community. This Laker power forward entered the league with the New Orleans Pelicans in 2013 and years later signed a contract with the Los Angeles Lakers in 2019. And ever since Anthony Davis, or the Brow as his fans often call him, moved to Los Angeles, he has been living his best life. The man is a superstar, and after capturing his first ever NBA championship in 2020, his first championship ring, Anthony's worth skyrocketed and he has been basking in the shade of luxury. He is now one of the highest paid athletes in the world, so it shouldn't shock anyone when I tell you that he recently copped a $32 million villa-inspired mansion. We're going to give you a tour of the unbelievable mansion, but before we do, let's break down just how wealthy AD is. How wealthy do you have to be before you can leisurely shell out 32 million stacks for a house? The 28-year-old athlete was born on March 11, 1993, and currently has a net worth of $60 million, and endorsement earnings that accumulate to a very decent $10 million. His primary source of income comes from his insane salary with the Lakers in the NBA. The career-high annual NBA salary that AD receives is more than deserved and is projected to increase by almost 50% by the 2024 season. While his secondary source of income comes from media ventures, brand deals, and endorsements with Nike, Red Bull, Saks Inc., ExxonMobil, Foot Locker, Ruffles, NBA 2K, among others. In 2017, he signed a multi-year deal with Nike, and by 2019, he was signed to a deal with the potato chips company Ruffles as their creative partner and brand ambassador. They have since released customized AD-flavored chips called the Lime and Jalapeno. In the case of media ventures, the Olympic gold medalist has appeared in a couple of commercials through the years. Some of those commercials were for brands like Red Bull and sportswear company Foot Locker. The Brow balances the commercial side of his professional life with a more selfless part off-court. Together with his family, he runs a nonprofit organization called the Anthony Davis Family Foundation. Last year, the foundation committed to donating a sum of $250,000 to show their support for the launch of the Help Feed the Frontline Fighting COVID-19 LA campaign. All of his selfless efforts, charity works, and along with his philanthropic deeds throughout New Orleans, has prompted the NBA to award him with the NBA Cares Community Assist Award. Well, when AD isn't saving, some of his money goes to cool cars, mansions, and charity. He has his own NGO named after him, the Anthony Davis Family Foundation. Yes, unlike most highly paid athletes in the NBA, AD is actually interested in saving up his wealth rather than just spending it all. He's been quoted saying that a comfortable life after retirement is one of the major things that he desires, and he has a strong support system that ensures he sticks to those goals because when you're an NBA superstar of AD's caliber, it's too easy to lose it. However, just because the Brow loves saving money, that doesn't mean that he can't or won't shell out some hefty sum to acquire mansions and cars we can only dream of having. The Anthony Davis car collection is the minimalist version of insane opulence. Basically, what a financially smart and flashy millionaire would acquire. If you're confused by this description, then you're not alone, but take this as an explanation. When you compare AD's car collection to his colleagues who are on a similar level with him, it's average at best. AD is known for matching functionality with his expense. If he doesn't need it, then he won't buy it. Although his definition of what he needs might be quite different from our definition. The 2017 All-Star MVP owns a Mercedes-Benz S500 that is worth a staggering $160,000, and owns an insanely cool blacked-out Porsche Panamera that was worth $100,000 before customization expenses and racked up an extra $50,000 when AD decided he wanted it to look like the Knight. His other cars include a recently acquired Rolls-Royce Wraith worth $330,000 and Bentley Continental that he purchased a couple of years back. Now, what's a whip without the bling? Ever since hip-hop declassified jewelry and made it a cool thing for those who could afford to wear it anywhere they wanted to wear it, celebrities, athletes, and superstars have all been rocking it. AD himself has been spotted on countless occasions wearing different sets of necklaces and other jewelry. While no one can pinpoint the athlete's actual collection or the worth of what he embraces himself in, they are nowhere near cheap. However, since AD loves the concept of saving up money, we can be safe to assume that his collection is not as vast as his more lavish spending colleagues. In 2018, AD paid $7.5 million for his first mansion, a massive property in the LA suburb of Westlake Village that spanned over 2.3 acres of land and offered over 16,000 square feet of living space. The two-story property featured an infinity pool worth $1 million. The property also has 5 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms, an indoor basketball court because, yeah. AD also has a custom aquarium built into his LA mansion, a unique oval-shaped massive structure that contained 1,100 gallons of water and had over 50 varieties of rare exotic fish. This was easily another $1 million investment. There was also a gallery that featured his jersey number, his initials, and his signature unibrow. Davis put this mansion up for sale at $8 million, but it was difficult to find buyers who would purchase it for that amount. Eventually, AD had to sell the property for a loss at $6.5 million in December 2020. While the mansion was up for sale, Anthony rented a Bel Air home for $50,000 a month and lived there till he sold his Westlake mansion. Then finally, in 2021, the star power forward bought a mansion in the Bel Air Crest region for a whopping $31 million. In AD's case, his first house was at the Westlake Village in California, a property that he eventually sold at a loss of almost $1 million after buying it for $7.5 million and selling it for a measly $6.6 million. However crazy those figures sound, it doesn't come close to the $32 million that he just shelled for his new Bel Air mansion. Apparently, the $1 million loss did nothing to furrow the brow. It was an off-market deal that AD ensured happened as quietly as possible. However, no matter how quiet AD tried to keep the deal, the mansion he acquired spoke for itself, and it was not a whisper. It was a loud bang. The mansion itself is a behemoth that boasts a staggering 16,814 square foot of pure living space. Newly renovated main house that offers views that include a golf course and canyons. It is spread on about 3.5 acres with a guard-gated community of Bel Air Crest. The security that the gated community provides is essential for a star like AD who would rather keep his privacy than get featured on tabloids by nosy paparazzi. An epidemic that most celebrities factor in whenever they are acquiring property. Kanye West once lived in the community with Kim when they were building and developing their Hidden Hills mega compound. Gordon Ramsay and Kathy Griffin also live very close to the superstar within the same gated community. Well, back to the mansion. The expansive space that it offers also features a great hall with an impressive, uniquely oval-like 35-foot-high glass dome ceiling that flows seamlessly into a light-filled, entertainment-style living room. And we are not talking about just some regular type of entertainment. The living room looks fit for royalty and was specifically designed to host a lot of people, maybe even the entire Lakers team. It has a formal dining room that seats 20 people and a state-of-the-art eat-in kitchen which includes a butler's pantry. There are also 8 bedrooms and 8 full bathrooms with 3 powder rooms. One of its most insane interior features is a master suite that has a massive view of the Pacific Ocean and Catalina Island. The layout of the Grand Mansion boasts high-end finishes, like custom stone, marble, and walnut wood floors. This palatial structure that looks like the love child of a European-style chateau and the White House was built in 2010. The estate last sold in 2016 for $10 million. The buyer, a real estate developer called Ted Foxman, secured Lonnie Paul as the designer for the renovations. Their 2-year overhaul made substantial updates to the mansion, which were showcased in Elle Decor. Other features include a home theater, a wine cellar, a game room that includes a wet bar, and an outdoor space that opens into an Olympic-worthy looking pool that makes that European-American love child take a drug lord twist. There's also a cabana, a full-size tennis court, and a basketball court. This insanely grand property is a massive upgrade from AD's last home, one that the power forward can easily afford, especially since he recently signed a $190 million deal with the Lakers. AD might have had terrible luck with his Westlake Village home, but he has 2 things on his side. One, if he continues at the rate he's moving, he will reach legend status soon enough and anything he touches will be gold, which includes a $31 million house. Rich people want to buy other rich people's stuff, especially if that rich person is a worshiped, talented athlete. The second thing he has going for him is the fact that, as he gets more popular, houses that cost $31 million will become like bird feed to him. I mean, look at his teammate, LeBron James, who picked up an enormous Beverly Hills compound on almost 3 acres that he snagged for a jaw-dropping sum of $36.75 million last year. And earlier this year, he also listed one of his Brentwood mansions for $20.5 million. Good things come to those who work for it and have that extra talent to stand above the rest, and for AD, it seems like those good things are not going to stop coming anytime soon. The Chicago native has played with the Lakers since 2019, and he even helped the team grab the 2020 NBA championship. If things don't go dramatically wrong over the next few years, he will become one of the greatest and richest NBA players yet. Comment below to let us know your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe for more. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss another one of our videos. We'll see you next time, latest Hoops fans. Until then, keep shooting your shot!